On today's show, I'm going to try to figure out just what in the hell this thing is. I found it in my cabinet in the kitchen and nobody seems to know who or what put it there. And after hours of trying to figure out just how to use it, trial and error, I've discovered it was probably left here mistakenly by some kind of extraterrestrial visitor. But there'll be a lot more to come on this, so stay tuned. Howdy folks, and welcome to DoWhat.com, and I've got some breaking news. I've discovered that this contraption is actually called a French press and it's used to make coffee, and it does a really good job of it. But at what cost? Like the old saying goes, French press coffee is like a moped. Fun to ride, but don't let your friends see you do it. Not saying you can drink a moped or ride coffee, but you get the idea. See, most of my buddies are a hard-working bunch of boys. We're talking welders, firemen, butchers, a real salt-of-the-earth type of guys. I'm pretty sure I got the only desk job of the bunch. So when I started talking about how much I love French press coffee, you'd have thought I walked out in a pair of pink go-go boots. Hell, one of them even called my daddy. Yeah, I'm just calling about your boy. He's on that French press. It's worse than we thought. Can't say that we're surprised though. Hey, what the? But even with that being said, French press is probably my favorite and the best coffee making method. The coffee always seems to be bolder, have a better flavor, and actually have more wake-up juice than any other method that I've tried. K-cups, pot, any of that. The downside is it takes a long time to make. I'm talking a long time. Traditionally, the first step was boiling a pot of water, and that takes about 12 minutes. Then you gotta pour the boiling water over the ground, stir it up, and let it sit for another 4 or 5 minutes. You're looking at about 20 minutes once everything's said and done. And a busy fella like me doesn't have 20 minutes to spare in the morning. That's why I usually make my lunch the night before and then toss a couple K-cups into my thermos and just bowl out. But I never entirely gave up on the French press. And it took me a couple weeks of tweaking and testing and trying new things, but I finally figured out how to make French press coffee just using a Keurig and the French press, of course. And here's the kicker, I got it down to 7 minutes. 7! That's almost in half. More than in half. Here's how you do it. Pour your grounds into the French press like normal. I like 8 to 10 tablespoons, just considering my taste for coffee is somewhere between hair of the dog and black tar heroin. Run 3 cycles of a large K-cup into your French press over the grounds. When the third one is through filling, take it out and stir for about 15 seconds. Then set a timer for 4 minutes and let it sit. Just walk away. Walk away, dude. You can try 5 minutes, but 4 seems to be the magic number in my experience using this process. And once that time is up, take the filter plungy doohickey and strain the grounds. You're now free to drink up. I've really got to like this method as it's a lot better than K-cups have been, because K-cups don't tend to have the best flavor. Please feel free to run your own test and tweak this method as you need to. This works well for my taste because I like it strong, like I said prior, with a lot of caffeine, a lot of flavor. But some people might not like it. It might come out too strong for them. I now need to talk to coffee snobs. Real coffee snobs. You know who you are. Put down the screenplay and listen for a second. No one's saying this method should replace a traditional way of making French press coffee, but it is an acceptable method in my opinion. This is simply a method I developed to help time-constrained people get a quality cup of coffee in the morning without having to burn the midnight oil. Thanks for watching, and as always, you can follow the DoWhat.com on the website, Facebook, Twitter, and you can follow me on YouTube. My channel is called Bobby D. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For the love of God, subscribe. On Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All of them. Subscribe. I post some cool stuff. Mostly pictures of food, but it's cool. Take it easy.